Let's talk about those defending Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins and maybe a guy that doesn't get enough recognition because we always talk about Sid the Kid. We will talk about that goaltending, Marc-Andre Fleury and Murray. How about the Penguins? Now, they crushed the Rangers 7-2, and their defenseman, Justin Schultz, had 2 points, a goal and an assist. His stats so far in December, 10 games, 14 points, 5 goals, 9 assists. The plus-minus, oh, it's healthy. That's a plus 13, so...
Nice. And his stats on the year, he's got plus 21.
Whoa.
So, as a coach, we always talk about this. Obviously, this is what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to know what we're talking about. But you got to put players in situations to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to succeed as a coach and as a team, they traded Justin Schultz from Edmonton. This was supposed to be Justin Schultz was supposed to be the savior.
Yeah.
His stats were minus 17, minus 22, minus 17, and minus 22 for 4 years in a row in Edmonton. They get him on the trade deadline. I think it was for a third-round pick. And they put him in situations to succeed, on a lot of offensive situations. Got to give the coaching staff a huge credit, for teaching them defensively. All right, we need you to be sound defensively. Be smart here. Be smart. Oh, that's great. You're playing with Sidney Crosby, Malkin, the list goes on. They're scoring a ton of goals. That's why he's getting points. But he's getting that opportunity, and he's proven himself on both sides. He's playing a 200-foot game. Letang is out, so who stepped in? He's getting his opportunity, and he's making the most of it. But you got to give the coaching craft, a ton of credit. All right, Justin, this is what we need to do. This is what you need to do. Here's the video. Let's watch the video.
Sure.
And look what he's doing. He's been successful, and, whenever you get injuries, guys got to step in. He's stepping in. I've always said you don't win the Stanley Cup by playing with 6 defensemen.
No.
Look at Trevor Daley. He got injured, broken. Who would he have to go? You have to go in there. Mm-hmm. So you always play with 7 or 8 defensemen, and he's stepping in right now and proving his worth.
And again, when you look at Pittsburgh, and we were talking about just back in the green room, we were kicking around with me, you, and Scotty Rude, teams that can win the Cup. You should never throw out the defending champs. You don't see a lot of repeats anymore. But because of the guys like Justin Schultz and because of the firepower you still have and the 2-headed monster you have behind the pipes, I mean, this is still the team to beat. No offense to the Chicago Blackhawks, right?
No. Obviously, whenever you're the Stanley Cup champion, there's no matter if you got Chicago Blackhawks could be 50 points ahead. You are still the Stanley Cup champion. Everybody's got to go through you. But you take the New York Rangers, who are there trying to catch in the Metropolitan Division. What happened? They blew them up 7-2. They just shellacked them. They do nothing but score goals. And what is Matt Murray? I think Matt Murray is 13-0-2 in his last 15 at home. Wow. Something outrageous like that. So now there's a lot of rumblings. Are we going to trade Fleury? Are we going to change Fleury?
Wouldn't you hold on to Fleury, though? Just we've seen injuries, certainly, right? Can he play second fiddle? He did it last year, and they won a cup, and he was... Fleury still was huge to help them get there.
Yeah, there's no question. To go down to get them where they were, it
was
Fleury in the pipes. Fleury's been a phenomenal teammate. He's never came out and said, "I hate this situation."
Yeah.
He goes there. He works hard.
A couple rings now.
He's done what he's needed to do. Obviously, it comes back to that expansion draft. What do you do? Do you hang on Fleury? And I said this. We had a lot. This question was raised a lot last year. Mm-hmm. Murray's playing so well. Trade him. I said, absolutely. Hang on to him as long as you can. If I were them, I would just hang on to him to this summer. Then try and trade him. Try and win another Stanley Cup because you have that double-headed monster.
There's no doubt.
There's injuries. Goalies get injured.
I was going to say, every day you look up, you see Jimmy Howard going out. You see Ben Bishop going out.
Matt Murray didn't start the playoffs. Why? Because he was hurt.
There you go. You Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah, Zakhoff started game 1 and game 2.
That's right, because Fleury still had the concussions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you might as well stay with your power. You got 2 guys that can get the job done. You. And then this summer, then that's when you really take a look at teams and say, all right, he's got a cap hit. He's got 2 more years, I think 5.75, which is very reasonable he's legit still a number 1 goaltender. Now you got a younger guy that can come in, take over. So then you trade him. But you try and win a Stanley Cup, and there's a good chance you're going to need him. At some point in time, you're going to need him. It's just the way it works.
Yeah, you got 2 good goaltenders, and Justin Schultz doing a great job as a D-man right now. Everything, all systems go in Pittsburgh.